Hey, crafty friends. We are going to make a faux birthday cake. I'm using sponges I got at the dollar store. I just kind of cut a triangle pie shape and then rounded the back of it. I am using a yellow sponge, but I also painted a little bit the sides yellow. I put 2 coats on each piece. We did 3 pieces to stack high. So once I got that painted, I did pre-make those 2 on the Lazy Susan. I used lightweight spackle, so it starts out pink, and I added some white paint. And I just spread it on like I would a cake and let it dry. Those 2 pieces took about an hour. So those cake tips, the decorating tools, and the spatula I got at the Dollar Tree that morning. So they now have a cake decorating section. So if I would have done this when they were drying, I would have just stacked them. Because this spackle was already dry, I hot glued them together. So now I'm using my spatula just to frost it like a cake. You want to get a pretty good layer on there. Now we're using a Ziploc bag. I cut one of the corners and I just placed the cake decorating tool in there. And now we're filling the bag up with the mixture that I already did. And it's super easy. Just swirl it around, make a couple little swirls, and you got a cute little piece of cake. I made an extra little swirl. We're gonna put an actual birthday candle in that. And then I have some confetti. I could not find any beads, so I took some confetti and just stuck that in there to give it like it's got some extra decor on it. Now we're gonna do a couple cupcakes. So I took my cupcake liner, hot glued a styrofoam ball to the bottom, and then the liner all the way around the ball. So I'm taking a Ziploc bag with 2 wood beads and some red paint. So that's going to be our cherry that goes on top. So I'm using the same piping. I'm adding just a little more spackle in just to get that to harden up a little bit. I think I got too much paint in there. So I'm just kind of going around it, and then I had a blowout where the cake decorating tip came out of the bag. I cut the hole a little too big, so you barely want to cut that when you put that in there. I ended up just using the scraper and just kind of moving it all around and giving it an effect of using the piping tool. So I took some wire and I just kind of curled it and I fed it through the wood bead. I put a little dab of hot glue underneath the wood bead and we stuck it right into the styrofoam. I think it turned out pretty cute. So I have them sitting in my tiered tray. You're going to see the finished look. Happy crafting!